Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Craig from popthecrowd.co.uk and I am here to introduce you to our first show of the new channel. It is simply called PTC Wars. You might be wondering, what is a PTC war? Well, don't worry, I'll answer that question. Myself and the lads on the website all fancy ourselves as some sort of fancy booker. PTC War is our golden opportunity to try and put those dreams into reality. What we're going to do, we're going to start by drafting a pool of 60 wrestlers from Britain's finest. We will then book the show using those wrestlers. We will have 8 minutes to pitch the show to the rest of the group, the timing of which we will be unaware of. If anyone runs over those 8 minutes, any matches announced after the timer will not exist in the final scoring, somewhat of a Halloween Havoc rule. After everyone has pitched their shows, the winner would be voted for by the group, with each player giving 3 points to the best show, 2, and then 1. Or points will be awarded by a special guest commissioner. But most importantly, we get to screw each other over with screwdrop cards. Each month, every player will be allowed to play 1 screwdrop card, unless stated otherwise. Screwdrop card is designed to negatively impact the booking of someone's show, and a player must think of a solution on the fly while time is elapsing. Some examples can choose: all titles on your show must change hands, or the wrestler sports a new gimmick of themselves as a hand puppet. You can protect your show by booking Eddie Kingston, because no one fucks with Eddie Kingston, but it does come at a cost. Anyone not selected in the draft will fall into a free agent pool. Booking a British free agent on 3 consecutive shows without another player stealing them will add this wrestler to your roster exclusively. Interrupting a consecutive booking will set that timeout back to 0, and you are allowed 2 foreign imports from Europe, Japan, etc. for your show. Right, I've spoken enough. Let's get to it. Right.
That's great.
So, I think we are ready to draft. Carl was the winner of the inaugural Micro Titans Rock, Paper, Scissors PTC tournament.
Hashtag blessed.
Carl, you get to select which pod we're drafting from first, and who your first overall pick is.
I'm going to draft from pod number... There's a lot of shuffling going. Guys, can we focus up here?
We don't need to focus up.
I'm trying to make a big decision. You know, put around the back. Okay, I'm going to start with pod 1.
Okay, start.
Start with pod number 1. And unsurprisingly, my pick from pod 1 is 2 seconds. Is that?
You've got reference here.
So
that's the neater version of it.
Yeah.
The neater version of the
This was
same
just
list.
in a hurry. You were pressed for time before, Carl.
Sorry, buddy. I apologise. The first round, my first pick of the draft will be
Missed attention.
Cara Noir.
Cara Noir, Progress World Champion and WXW Champion. No, sorry, WX16 Champion.
Wonderful first choice.
Thank you. I'm very
Fantastic
happy with that.
Fletcher, if you would like to mark off Cara Noir from Carl's pick and make your pick.
He will be joining EU,
Yes,
the Extreme World Wrestling.
each promotion, it needs
Oh, of course.
a name, it needs a motif, and it needs a championship program. You don't have to put a title in straight away, but you need to at least be building to it.
So, EU, EWW, EU welcomes Cara Noir.
I don't have a name for mine yet.
I might just call mine CWF, the Critics Wrestling Federation.
That's fair.
Unless
No, mine's
We
not.
have to. Can you be FWF? Fletcher's Wrestling Federation?
it's too much.
Shoot me down, right?
My first pick
Excellent.
I'm just going to go with CWF for now.
Yeah.
That will change. Heel of the Century. Spike Trevay.
We are wanted.
Redland
Spike.
Well, you should have picked them.
No, because I had an
Well, you should have
idea.
picked if you wanted them.
We're not fighting.
You should have picked them.
Good point.
What's your problem?
Mate, I'm coming out the gate swinging.
We used to be friends.
So,
Mr. Hendry, if you'd like to make your first overall draft pick.
my first pick for Williams Wrestling. That name will also change.
Am I the only
You
one that
could
did
be-
the necessary homework?
You could be WWF. I'm sure that's on the go.
Williams Wrestling.
I think the animals will get
you
really
should
angry.
be
with
That
that.
is on the go. That's up for grabs, I heard.
Okay.
You can have a panda for a referee or a zebra.
Oh, zebras.
Sorry. I want to get on the WWF shows.
I'm spoiled for choice.
Gentlemen, please.
There's some genuinely excellent people in this first group. It's very hard
Yeah.
to pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with a little bit of heart over head. I'm going to pick a personal favourite.
Yes.
I am going to go for my boy, Gabriel Kidd.
Ah,
Great
Yeah.
shout.
Great
Great
shout.
first round pick.
Great.
we've just recently came off the back of North's best match involving both Gabriel Kidd and Mark Haskins. Mark Haskins, who was also in this
Gotta be
pod.
your pick.
It's between one and another person.
As it usually is.
Usually I
You
would
can-
between
Yeah.
something, yeah.
You can't go wrong in this pod. They're all
It's
tremendous.
a tremendous start.
My number one,
Yeah.
it is indeed Mark
You know,
Haskins.
for overkill,
Or overkill, Mark Haskins.
Mark Haskins is
Great
out of the
choice.
pod. Great shout. Great shout. This back to me.
Yep.
Excellent. Still deep in this pod, like.
How deep is your pod?
Your pod.
That'll be a copyright strike.
Guys, for my number 2 pick. So, you know, recently in North also, I'm going for Lana Austin.
Oh, that was going to be my second.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you should have picked up. Come on, me with that.
Great choice.
Thanks. I'm really happy about that. Big fan of Lana Austin.
Right, cool.
Already, my roster is stacked.
I'm going to go for hard-hitting heavy striker,
Me?
Timothy Thatcher.
Oh.
I wanted Tebow next.
Tebow?
Great.
Well, I'm not going to acknowledge Thatcher, am I?
Oh, you wouldn't, would you?
I'm going to go for someone else who I really would enjoy at North every show, Liam Slater.
Fair play.
Lazarus himself. He's gone.
I miss his old theme music, but I
Yeah,
still
I love
Liam
Liam
Slater.
Slater.
I love Liam
Yeah,
Slater.
It's a big
So
vote of
we've
content.
got rid of Timothy Thatcher.
Yeah.
And we have. Right. You know what? I'm going to go for a young and up and coming babyface. He recently challenged for the Progress World title against Cara Noir. I'm going to go with the man without fear, Danny Black.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a good pick.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, very
Couldn't
good.
have been you. You didn't. You didn't win there, weren't you?
I'm scared of snakes.
You are.
It's definitely a fear.
And for my last pick of the first round, speaking of young up and comers, yeah, young up and coming, hard hitting young men, I'm going to pick Damon Moser.
Oh, fair shout.
Damo Moser is coming to me early doors. Got an idea for young Damo?
Damo Moses, like,
It's going to be big.
Damo looks like shoot tough. He wrestled against Big Joe at the Northumbria Reunion show very recently. Just chokes you out. Fantastic little heel work as well.
Big fan of Roughhouse Damo Moser.
Involves the ref in his stuff. He's a good heel.
Following my third pick is also someone that put on a fairly unbelievable show at the recent North show. Charlie Morgan.
Great pick. Great pick.
What
Great
a
seeing
match.
all his picks
What-
dwindle.
Yeah, being fourth is not paying off here, is it?
I mean,
You will get a pick first in the fourth pot.
Technical, heavy hitting.
Yeah.
I'm going to be left with I'm either going to be left with Charlie Sterling, who was a Progress Tag Champion, or I'm going to be with
Well, don't with spoilers.
LDM.
or Laura Di Matteo.
Your
No.
choices, yeah, are fantastic.
Well, I'm about to make that decision for you.
Yeah, you are. What a
I was going to go for Charlie Morgan because, as you say, amazing at the recent North show. I'm going to go for someone who I've not seen wrestle in person for a little while, but pre-pandemic blew my mind with an incredible match with Chris Brooks. I'm going to pick Laura Di Matteo.
LDM.
Excellent. LDM in the building.
So that leaves me with Charlie Sterling.
Excellent. The first pod is
And
done.
that is the end of pod one.
Fletcher, you are picking first in the next round of draft, I believe.
Cut that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Cut there for the next round of draft.